Ryanair is Europe's low-cost airline giant, famous for getting you from A to B for less. For decades, it's mastered no-frills flying, no free snacks, tight legroom but unbeatable prices. Ryanair flies more international passengers than any other airline, thanks to relentless efficiency. Planes are turned around in record time and nearly every seat is filled. The secret? Point-to-point routes, secondary airports with lower fees, and a single aircraft type, the Boeing 737. This single-fleet strategy slashes training, maintenance, and logistics costs. Ryanair's blue and yellow logo is now a symbol of budget travel across Europe. Its boss, Michael O'Leary, is known for his brash style and obsession with cost-cutting. The airline's culture is all about saving money and maximizing passenger numbers. Ryanair's model has forced competitors to rethink pricing and made flying accessible to millions. Even in tough times, Ryanair sticks to its core principles. It's not just an airline, it's the benchmark for budget travel worldwide. That's how Ryanair became the undisputed king of low-cost skies. Ryanair's partnership with Boeing is legendary in aviation. In the early 2000s, Ryanair bet big on the Boeing 737, placing massive orders and securing rock-bottom prices. This gave Ryanair the planes it needed to expand rapidly, while Boeing gained a loyal, high-profile customer. The 737 was perfect for Ryanair's short-haul routes, reliable, efficient, and just the right size. Every Ryanair flight became synonymous with the 737, streamlining operations and building brand consistency. Boeing benefited too, with its aircraft showcased as the backbone of Europe's top low-cost carrier. When Boeing launched the 737 MAX, Ryanair was first in line, ordering a special high-capacity version dubbed the Game Changer. This new jet promised even lower costs per passenger, fueling Ryanair's growth ambitions. The relationship was a win-win. Ryanair got unbeatable deals and support, Boeing got huge orders and market credibility. For nearly 2 decades, this alliance powered Ryanair's rise and cemented the 737's dominance. Ryanair became more than a customer. It was Boeing's strategic partner. Their futures seemed intertwined, with both companies thriving on this exclusive deal. But even the strongest partnerships can face turbulence. Recently, Ryanair's reliance on Boeing has become a major risk. The 737 MAX crashes and global grounding shattered Boeing's reputation and delayed Ryanair's growth plans. Ongoing production issues and quality lapses have created a massive backlog, leaving Ryanair short on new planes. With fewer aircraft, Ryanair has had to cancel routes and scale back expansion, losing revenue and efficiency. Michael O'Leary has publicly blasted Boeing, frustrated by delays and uncertainty. Ryanair's single-supplier strategy, once its greatest strength, is now its biggest vulnerability. The airline's ambitious goal to fly 300 million passengers by 2034 is in jeopardy without a steady flow of new jets. Ryanair faces a tough choice: wait for Boeing to recover, or look elsewhere for aircraft for the first time in decades. The future of Europe's low-cost king now hangs in the balance. The next move could redefine the airline and the industry. With Boeing faltering, Ryanair must consider new suppliers. Airbus is the obvious alternative, with its A320neo rivaling the 737 in efficiency and popularity. But switching to Airbus would mean retraining crews, revamping maintenance, and abandoning Ryanair's single-fleet model, an expensive, complex shift. Plus, Airbus has its own backlog, so new planes wouldn't arrive soon. Enter COMAC, China's ambitious new player, offering the C919 jet as a direct competitor. The C919 is flying in China and could be available faster than Western rivals. For Ryanair, COMAC offers a tempting lifeline, but with big risks. Airbus is proven, but slow to deliver. COMAC is new, untested, but eager for customers. Ryanair's decision isn't just about planes, it's about choosing a strategic path for the future. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. The COMAC C919 is Ryanair's wildcard. Its biggest draw? Availability. COMAC is ready to deliver, while Boeing and Airbus are backlogged. Michael O'Leary has already visited China, eyeing early delivery slots and bargain prices. But the C919 is unproven outside China and lacks European certification, making it a risky bet. Delays in certification could leave Ryanair with grounded planes. The C919 relies on Western-made engines and avionics, exposing it to geopolitical risks. Trade tensions could disrupt the supply chain, grounding the fleet overnight. Building a support network for a new aircraft type in Europe would be a huge challenge. Still, a deal with COMAC could give Ryanair leverage in negotiations with Boeing and Airbus. The C919 is more than a plane. It's a bargaining chip and a potential game changer. But the risks are as real as the rewards. Choosing a new aircraft supplier is now a political minefield. Boeing represents American industry, Airbus stands for European unity, and COMAC is China's bid for global tech power. If Ryanair buys from COMAC, it sends a strong message to Washington, Brussels, and Beijing. A big C919 order could strain Ryanair's ties with Western regulators and governments. Certification could get tangled in global politics, and US export controls could block critical C919 parts. Any escalation in trade tensions could ground Ryanair's Chinese jets, risking billions. Sticking with Boeing is politically safest. Airbus is a tough but familiar switch. COMAC is a leap into the unknown, with high rewards and even higher risks. Ryanair must weigh commercial needs against geopolitical realities. This is about more than planes, it's about picking a side in a global rivalry. Ryanair's fleet decision will ripple across global aviation. A big COMAC order would legitimize China's C919, breaking the Boeing-Airbus duopoly and sparking new competition. Other airlines might follow, driving down aircraft prices and shifting industry power eastward. If Ryanair chooses Airbus, it signals even Boeing's top customers are losing patience, pressuring Boeing to fix its problems fast. A mixed fleet would shatter Ryanair's single-type model, but offer flexibility and security. The move could inspire other airlines to diversify fleets, reshaping industry strategy. Ryanair's choice highlights the fragility of global supply chains and the growing role of geopolitics in business. The outcome will affect aircraft prices, airline strategies, and the future of air travel for millions. Where Ryanair goes, the industry often follows. The world is watching as the low-cost king makes its next move.